Lumione is a beautiful but brutal platformer set in an underwater world. You play as Glimmer, a fairy who is tasked with finding the light to restore this deep sea universe. I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't impressed by the story or the narrative. It was alright, and sometimes some dialogues were a nice change of pace from all the tense platforming. But I would like to focus the rest of this review on the gameplay of this game. Oh boy, what was I surprised by the difficulty level of this charming looking game. I was expecting it to be a bit like the Ori games, because of the similar visuals, and even though these games can be challenging from time to time, they don't come even close to the difficulty level of Lumione. This game is challenge after challenge. One slip up and you start at the beginning of the screen. Each screen is a challenging puzzle or platform level, and how frustrating and unforgiving it was most of the time, it was such an amazing experience at the same time. The level or puzzle design in this game is so awesome and creative. Sometimes you get new movement abilities, but sometimes the environment can change as well, and it can help you reach your goal. The gameplay stayed always fresh and never felt repetitive, even when all you do is going from point A to point B over and over again. I sadly had to play this precision platformer with keyboard controls, because it doesn't support a PlayStation controller, and I'm convinced this made me die even more than I would have. I'm not gonna lie, I cursed or said some bad words many times while playing this game, but I simply can't ignore the awesome level design. The controls were fair, the jumps were sometimes hard but doable, and the hit detection was decent most of the time as well. I'm really afraid the difficulty can put you off though, and I do not blame you. Every screen is filled with instant death spikes, so precision is really key. I luckily don't easily give up on challenging games, because I like the feeling of accomplishment when I manage to beat a game like this. It's beautiful to look at, and it comes with an amazing soundtrack that is free to download on Steam. And the level design is so well thought out and fun, if you ignore the difficulty, that I really had a great time with Lumione. Each area was unique and had its own gimmick, like bouncy spiky objects or tearing through a dimension to get past an obstacle. Sometimes there were moments you had no opportunity to take your time, because the whole area was collapsing. These moments were so tense and once again very unforgiving, but also full of cool platforming and puzzle solving. I was hoping for a final level, where everything you had learned would make a comeback, like a mix between all these creative interactable environments and such, like the return of these water pillars or dimensional tears, but that was sadly not the case. The final level was still incredibly difficult, and once again it introduced you to more creative puzzles and challenging platform sections. I would like to see more of this creativity in platforming from these developers. I'm really excited to see what else they can think of, but then with less deadly spikes and such, of course. So in general, Lumione blew me away with the awesome level and puzzle design. The difficulty is probably a bit too high, but if you like a nice challenge, then I highly recommend this beautiful game. It is certainly not for everybody, but if you like challenging platformers and would like to experience how they can keep this genre interesting, then this game is definitely for you. Put your wit and precision to the test in this beautiful underrated underwater gem.